Come here. No! Cat is on the thing I need to balance my video. Hi guys! Mally's chiming in a little bit. He's over to the side of me. See if I can get him, lure him over here so he can see. Come here. He's distracted. There you go. Hi. Come here. Hi, Kitty. Hi. You gonna say hi to the people? They're over there. You're just look this way. Yeah, you can look at the camera. Let's see if I can turn you a little bit. Say hi. Hi. He does not like being picked up that way. He loves to walk on the keyboard though. So hopefully he doesn't do anything like that this time. But yeah, that's fun. You want to show people how you love pets? All the scratches shedding. But anyway, hi guys. How are you today? And anyone who's joining in, thank you. Sorry if my thing's quiet. I'm not used to doing a live stream, so I'm just having a random moment with the cat, I guess. But as you can see, things have changed a little bit. We're still in the same apartment, but we at least are um, being able to say hi and stuff like that. And you missed the cat peering in, but it's okay if you're just joining. And I wanted to update y'all on my health, which is improved quite a bit. I'm down to, for those of you who may have kept track or watched older videos know, I've been trying actively to get healthier, and my weight is officially down to 245, so I'm excited about my progress with that. Not like my personal progress with it, because I've been trying to actively get healthier and working on like medicine, doctor's appointments, things like that. And for a while for like a day or two, we had like no power in our entire city. Had a blackout, which was crazy. It was out for 5 hours and threw everything off because our internet went off. Our phone was off. Our batteries died. It was crazy because it was, well, it actually lasted longer than that, but it was at least 5 hours or more. But it was crazy because it was citywide, and it was like entire um, entire city was just blacked out. Nobody had lights. None of the street lights were working. None of the business lights were working. Businesses had to close early because of it. Um, Another update is I cut my bangs yet again. So I don't know. Not much has been going on as far as life. It's just been busy and hectic because he's been working. Um, been trying to get stuff in our place fixed, which is like our roof had been leaking and we were having rain actually coming in through our ceiling. We managed to move back in here when they fixed the outside of it. Now we have to focus on getting the damaged water fixed. And we also have to focus on getting other things fixed. Like we had a hole that appeared above our refrigerator, and we had some crazy things like that. I don't know if it's electricity, but we had like damage on the ceiling from the rain and coming in. Just so you guys can verify that like we're not making this up. There actually have holes on our ceiling that we're waiting on the landlord to fix and stuff. So thankfully we got to see her today, so we were able to show her the damage for herself and stuff, and she can schedule the maintenance guys to come in and fix it. But that's been a long wait. But at least we are going to get it fixed, and they're working on it, so no complaints there as far as that goes. I've been staying in therapy, as you guys know, and that's going good. I'm down to every 2 weeks. So that's kind of exciting. With all the COVID-19 and stuff craziness going on, I've had to do it over the phone. So a lot of staying indoors, a lot of wearing masks when going out in public, all that kind of stuff. trying to stay safe. And Ohio just reopened a little earlier this month. It was closed for a while for travel and stuff, so it made it difficult to go to like outside appointments and all that stuff. It's still very restricted as far as restaurants go, and as far as um, like most places only serve outdoor or delivery or takeout only. They just started reopening to allow people inside in limited amounts. Um, a lot of stores still have restrictions as far as whether you have to wear a mask or not. Even our local buses require you to wear a mask if you have one. Um, as far as when you ride the local transportation, now that they're back to normal schedule. Um, what else? What else has been happening? Oh, he finally, I don't know if any of you remember, but this was a goal of his. He actually wanted to get a weed eater and a lawnmower to be able to cut grass around here. So it's exciting because he finally was able to get one of each, and he has a second lawnmower coming in the mail because we had accidentally ordered from a place out of this country. Like when we tried to order it online, because of all the in-store stuff being so crazy, we accidentally placed one for it was in the UK, so we have to wait for it to arrive days later, and we ended up getting a second one and then forgot about the first one. And they weren't able to return the first one because they'd already shipped it, and now we have two. So we'll at least have some variety, I guess, depending on which one works better, right? But things are pretty steady and stuff. As far as everything else, we're waiting for the courts to reopen, waiting for them to go back to normal so we can work on the guardianship stuff. The good news is, positive note, we finally found a psychologist that is willing to let me have an evaluation, an independent evaluation, which is what I've been needing and is the last requirement to clear me of the guardianship. So if I pass the evaluation, I'll be able to get out of my guardianship of the person and back to having my full rights as a person, whether I'm disabled or not. So we're pretty excited about that. Well, I'm excited but nervous. I don't want to speak for him because I don't know how he feels about it, but I am very excited but nervous just because I want it to go well and I'm excited to have the opportunity. I'm also stoked that my guardian is willing to, the guardian that I'm working with is very passionate about trying to get me in to see them whenever they have a court date available for the guardianship coming up, because it's reviewed every year. For those of you who don't know, it's reviewed once a year, and when the review is coming up, she's going to schedule an appointment with the psychologist before that so we can have the evaluation results before we go into court. And she'd be able to present them and hopefully be able to have it suggested that they remove it. Because for those of you who don't know, you have to have a psychiatrist or a psychologist when it's for mental health that you replace in the guardianship of the person. You have to have a doctor of some sort give a recommendation that you be cleared, basically, to have your rights restored. And that's how that works. And it's my first time having an evaluation in all the years that I've had this on me, which has been since 2009. So I'm excited for the chance to finally be able to have an independent evaluation and be able to have an opportunity to get rid of the restrictions on my life and other needs and medical stuff and all that junk that goes with it. It'll also open up opportunities as far as work because I would be able to join the workforce if I wanted to and all that stuff again. And it would free up a lot of opportunities as far as being able to do more things in my life in a positive way. As far as everything else goes, we finally got our mail troubles hopefully settled because we started getting our mail again. For a while, they were delivering it to the wrong address, which was a nightmare for a few days because we had a new postman and it was insane because they actually delivered two of our packages and we had to report them as lost because of the carrier. So that was a mess. As far as the witchcraft side of things goes, I've been actively working on my grimoire, which I will show you guys in a little bit. I have quite a few pages to type up and add to my blog, so I'm excited about that. And if you guys have any questions, just feel free to toss them in the chat while I'm doing this stream, or if you're watching, just let me know in a comment or something if you happen to watch after the stream is over. If you still have any questions, feel free to ask. Another thing that we've updated on is that the cat has gotten bigger. He's gotten a lot healthier. He's turning into a big cat now, and I don't know if you've seen from his past videos and stuff with him how much he's grown and filled out from where he was malnourished and underweight before. He's up to about, what, 8 or 9 pounds now? Yeah, 8 or 9 pounds as far as when we weighed him, because we finally got a scale so we can actually weigh the cat along with ourselves and stuff and track progress and all that stuff. Another fun thing that we have coming up is what was it? What was it? Oh, yeah, we're looking forward to getting our next round of funds and stuff. For those of you who don't know, I have trouble with some things as far as like sometimes food is a problem with us and stuff. So we're excited whenever we got our food sorted out. So now we're able to get more consistent sources of where we get our food from and groceries and all that stuff. And we're looking forward to spending the money to be able to buy better, consistent groceries and more carefully spend what we spend it on as far as what we actually buy, so it lasts us a little longer. Like we've been buying chicken and making things like chicken noodle soup. We've been baking chicken and I make them into sandwiches sometimes for me, and he likes eating just like heated up chicken with the spices. Sometimes I'll cook it and cut it up and place it in a salad or something like that. Different things. For those who are ever curious about like my baking stuff. Last thing I think we made was like tacos before that, right? Okay. Yeah. Just general food stuff. We'll have more incoming because I plan to bake and stuff once we get more ingredients and all that stuff. I'll show you guys what some of my favorite meals are to make around the house. Like, I know you have seen my pasta bowl and other things like chili and basics like that, but my baked chicken. But I plan to show off some more usual stuff that we cook on a daily basis if I can. If I get the chance, I plan to upload more videos as well as far as updates with us, updates when we're out in town, things like that. I'll try to get back into the swing of things. I've been taking a break for health reasons and mainly just because of stress and needing to take a time out from the internet and just get myself together and back into a less stressed out place. I guess that's a good way to put it, right? Just kind of took a general break from YouTube for a little bit, for about a month, and we're going to try to get back into it. We do have some future videos planned as far as content and other things. I plan to show you a preview of my game, a full playthrough of my visual novel that I released for Game Jam back earlier this year in January. Along with other content, I'll try and show you what I can of it. Probably without sound just because audio might get copyrighted because it does have music in it. So I will generally try to upload at least a soundless video so you can see the click through and see what it actually is and see that I've actually have made a game that is fully completed, even if it was really short. Let me see what else. I did promise to show you guys my grimoire, so I'll show you some progress on it. Now, as you can see, it is very full. Getting very full, so I have lots of content. I just have to type it up out of the handwritten copies, but I'll at least show you. I do have a grimoire working on, and I have been working on it. I have genuinely been working on it. They're not just empty pages, they're full-on handwritten notes and everything inside of it. And I just have to type it up. So bear with me as I type it up to my blogs. which I can link you to you guys in the description once the stream ends. Let's see. What else? We had to retire his cowboy hat because it finally got worn out. But we do have a new one coming in the mail, so we will show you that when we unbox it. Maybe. Would that be okay? Yeah. We'll show you an unboxing of that. We have a bunch of stuff coming in the mail, as far as fun things we've ordered just for fun, or some fun items for like the house and stuff like that. So we'll show you those. Maybe do a video where he can show off his new machines when he uses them.
Yeah.
Something like that. Or at least show you them in the box before they get all grunged up with grass and being used. Something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We're just kind of making it up as we go along right now, but we're just having fun with it. And I just wanted to say hi, check in, let you guys know we're okay. Just let you know that we're doing better than before, and just wanted to generally say hey and say thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.